Welcome. Kick it off whenever you like.
All right, welcome everybody. Thanks for being here tonight on our usual NRC meeting schedule. This evening is going to be short and sweet because we just have one agenda item, and then we will adjourn because we will have another meeting later this month on the 26th, I think it is.
That's correct.
Yes, and that is a Thursday evening, 2 weeks from now, and that is going to be a joint NRC PrAC meeting together. And that will have a short business meeting, and then we will have a Metro workshop. That's going to be about projects that Metro is interested in, gathering more community input on those variety of projects. And then more information is going to come in a packet from that meeting. So that's why we're short today. That makes sense. Okay, I see nuts. Great. Okay, let's proceed. Thank you.
That's correct. I will ask Tom Kissinger if there's any room on the agenda to add items of interest to the NRC, because we haven't published the agenda yet, and there may be time. So,
so save your calendar for that evening.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh yes, of course, and welcome Emma. You are now officially NRC board member. Welcome. Do you need introductions from anybody, just in case?
No. I'm just confused about your screensaver.
My background?
It's like, it's just confusing because it's like, and when I look at it, the falls are in the wrong place. Like
it's transposed.
Looking down rivers, so it should be the I-205 bridge, but instead it's the falls, which is very nice.
It's cool.
It'd be nice if it looked that way. Yeah.
Kind of a left brain, right brain thing.
Yeah, totally.
Must be a Zoom thing.
That's what it is.
Like I'm on the promenade looking at the falls from my
It's really cool.
screen.
Yeah.
It must be switched on your screen. Apologies for the brain distraction.
No, it's great. Thanks for welcoming me. I'm really honored to serve on this committee.
Welcome.
We're happy to have you. Thank you.
Yay, Emily's here. Wonderful. Hi, Emily. We just a quick agenda check. This is going to be the short meeting.
Yes.
And then we'll have another meeting later this month.
Yes, got it. Thank you. Yeah, we've been talking about that at PrAC as well, so that's
marvelous.
I'm excited for that meeting to happen.
Yeah. So no surprises. That's my.
Can you guys? My son is watching a show. Can you hear that?
Only when you talk.
Yeah. Oh, only when I talk. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.
All right. Next. Pete, do we have an interview with William, or what's the next step?
Well, we're just doing elections of officers. I didn't think there was any interviews going on this agenda.
Okay, I just double checking.
But
me, William?
If that's a point of clarification.
Sorry, I missed. Not you, William. Okay. I meant a different William. Sorry.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Apologies. Didn't mean to confuse. Yes, let's do elections.
I've got a question, Sam. Are you happy and wanting to continue being the chair of the committee?
I can, and no one else wants to. I would nominate you, Brian.
Oh.
If anyone asked me.
What?
But if you are not at the point, if you're feeling like you're not at that capacity yet, I'm happy to stay as on as chair as elected if others wish.
My position is that I have and you guys probably have something similar, whether it's kids or family or something else, but a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, and I feel like my skill set is in like running a meeting. I'm okay at running a meeting. Sam, in my opinion, you bring expertise to this committee that can really help us lead forward. So I would say, with your permission, I would, what's the right thing to say, nominate you to be the chair?
Sure.
But I also don't want to if you're not feeling that.
I feel I have capacity, but I've also been doing it for a little while now. I am not wishing to stay on just to stay on.
Yeah.
But I will if no one else feels the capacity or the desire.
Well, let's pose the question. Is anybody else wanting to, like, kind of achieve more, or feeling like they can help the committee move forward and wanting to be in that chair role? Because at the end of the day, I think it's about the willingness. I'll stop there.
Sam, I think you've been doing a wonderful job, and I think you would continue to do a wonderful job. Brian, I would be equally happy to see you in that role as well.
Yeah, my thoughts are similar to Emily's. I'll second Sam's nomination.
Did we say it right, Pete?
Yeah,
I don't know
think
if I
so.
officially nominated Sam, but I think I said I would if she accepted, and so I
We have a
will.
nomination and a second
Okay.
to keep Sam as chair of the NRC, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So
All in
Sam,
favor say aye.
Wait, do we need to make a motion?
no, I've got a question. So,
Yes, go ahead and ask.
okay, so as a new board member, I just want to ask, so Sam, what will you do in the next year and your position as board chair?
Well, part of my role as board chair is not only to facilitate our meetings, but to also respond to questions from staff or the community, or other board members, of course, but to forward our annual work plan that we have drafted. So to make sure that we're keeping in check with that we've stated goals on that work plan. And we don't meet so frequently that we are always moving forward all those goals as much as we probably would want. So part of my role as the chair is to stay on track of that. And anyone that's volunteered or raised their hand to put action on those goals, I'm checking in with them and saying, like, are you where you want to be? Do you need help? What sort of assistance would you need in, like, finding resources, things of that nature. But personally, I have my own, like, the goals that I'm very passionate about on that work plan include doing trees, canopy assessment, tree inventory, making sure we're ready for the Emerald Ash Borer. Getting in a city forester, that would be monumental. And that's just the urban forestry components. And I'm also interested in other parts of our work plan, which include the Bee City USA, which incorporates the integrated pest management plan that the city is working on, and other invasive species, be it plant or animal or insect, and making sure that the city is well prepared and working on those initiatives. So that's just a handful, but there are all plenty of work to do and all of that. So that's part of what I'm willing to put my energy towards as chair.
Thanks.
Yeah, and I'd like to add that Sam has not just demonstrated her willingness to work towards all those things, but to actualize that willingness into taking real steps and moving us forward. It would be pretty easy for this committee to meet 6 times a year and not really do anything. And but I'll say to you, Sam, I view you as the kind of driving force to really push us to move forward. And I appreciate it. I think it means a lot. And that's why I asked you if you'd be willing to continue to chair this group.
Yes, and I'm willing to be a chair. But with that said, it would be great if someone else next time in the next next round of officers, someone else is willing to step into the role. Since I've been in this position, I can still provide energy and momentum, but it does help to grow more leadership beyond myself. All right, I'm ready to, are there more questions or discussion? Okay. Shall we call a vote? All in favor of Sam Wolf being the chair for this next year? Raise your hand.
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
All opposed? No opposed or abstentions. Wonderful. Now we need a vice chair and a secretary.
I had a question on that, Pete. Do we currently have a secretary, or are we just using the AI software through the city?
Yes, Dakota.
It's technically me.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, Dakota.
No. It's totally fine. I don't
You're
really
doing
do
a great job because
Thank
the
you.
meeting minutes always happen, but I just didn't know who was writing them. So
It's definitely me and not AI.
okay. Well, that's
I'll just comment that we now have on our staff our administrative assistant back. We filled that position after a long vacancy, and they are going to use a program called Meeting Minutes or Minute to generate minutes and all the boards and committees are technically able to use this program. So Dakota doesn't have a big role unless all of that technology fails us. But, we'll still be bringing forward. And most importantly, we'll be bringing you draft minutes from previous meetings to approve based on that. And we do have a backlog going back as far as 2022. So we're working through those steadily and bringing those to you.
All right. So we still need a vice chair and a secretary, correct, Pete?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Brian, how do you feel about serving as vice chair again?
I'm willing to continue at the service of you guys and our city and our mayor.
I have a question. So Brian, if you were elected as vice chair, what is your responsibility as vice chair?
Great question. The way that I see my role is to, especially in Sam's absence, to run our meetings, kind of a little bit administrative, and to kind of keep us moving forward. But maybe more importantly, the way that I see my role is to, and I don't know if even this is a vice chair role or just like how I try to operate, is to help us focus on how can we get something done? How can we find a finish line? So that means what can we accomplish again in our 6 meetings this year? And how can my contribution help us getting to any finish line, whether it's Bee City USA, whether it's a city arborist, whether it's a cataloging of trees. I'm saying that wrong, but I think the thing that I contribute to this group is once in a while, how do we just rein in our conversation and work towards a solid goal of a thing that we can accomplish together, and bring that in from just let's talk about all the things. Let's identify together a deliverable. That's the best way I can say it. A deliverable that we can give to the city commission of this is something we think is important, and please go and do it, or not. But it's up to you guys. But here's why we think it's important. So, thanks for asking that question. I love thinking about it and thinking about what's the reason I'm even here. So thanks, Emma.
Just to add a little bit more, kind of piggyback off what Brian said, I think, Brian, you're really good at kind of concretizing these big ideas that we're talking about and asking specific questions as to what is within the scope of the NRC. I think you're really good at bringing it back within a framework that has more utility for the city. And so that's something that, yeah, is always, always really appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. Also, Emily, just for your knowledge, I have kind of a deep background in invasive species operations, invasive species, like how do we respond to these situations? I spent like a decade working on Asian longhorn beetle, and I think I realize I'm not in an interview here, but I love to share this with you. As we think together about emerald ash borer and what that looks like, it's nice for us in almost an academic way to think about it right now. But there's going to come a day when we need to think about it in an operational way. And that's another way that I consider myself valuable to this group, is how do we like get ready for that? And when that day comes, how do we go and actually like do the stuff that's going to need to be done to respond to an emerald ash borer situation, whatever that looks like.
Great, thank you.
Well, I would like to formally nominate Brian as vice chair.
I would like to second that.
All right, any questions or discussion? All right, so let's all in favor, raise your hand or say aye.
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 I
Any opposed or abstentions? Seeing none, Brian is now our chair, or vice chair rather, sorry, vice chair.
I like Emma's use of the thumbs up. I feel like we should adopt that as a team. It's easier. All this energy it takes me to raise my arm and do my thumb. Could have just clicked the thumbs up.
All right, secretary.
I am happy to stay on as the very low functioning secretary. Should more duties arise, I will be happy to take those on as well. Unless anybody else wants it. Okay, definitely.
Yeah, I think you've done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I agree. Thank you, Dakota. I would welcome a motion. I will do it.
I'm happy to make a motion.
Nominate Dakota to for secretary. Dakota, thank you. You really are doing a wonderful job. I just didn't know if it was you or AI that was crafting the meeting.
I mean,
I swear I can read them.
It's really very much the robot / the new admin. So I won't take credit, but I'm happy to be the puppet.
All right. I'll just go for a vote. All in favor, raise your hand or you. Thumbs up.
Yes.
All right, unanimous. Wonderful. All right, Dakota, you're secretary again. Thank you so much.
Woo!
All right, Pete, we have a new slate of officers.
Congratulations, NRC members and officers, new. Look forward to having some really good discussions with PRAC on the 26th. And keep your eyes peeled for that agenda. And if you have any questions, I'm here as your resource.
All right.
So
Thank you so much, Pete. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
All
you.
right. Have a great
Thank you.
Bye.
See you later this month.
bye-bye.
See you later.